Udja, greetings. Thank you for tuning in tonight. LPB Connections. Udja, which means greetings. Okay, well, while we're waiting for a few more people to tune in, I'm going to start off with this wonderful crystal singing bowl. I hope y'all can hear me. Looks like you can. I'm trusting that you can hear me. And this bowl is tuned to the tone of G, and it represents the root chakra. My name is Arit Tachia Amet, and I am here to present the New Moon transmission. So I'm going to start off. And I invite you to Om with me. I'm just going to be chanting Om while we get the place warmed up. I'm going to go this way to open. Om. Thank you for tuning in tonight. I really appreciate you being here. And if you've been following me for a while, you know that here at Horoscopes, we follow the 13-month Sidereal astrology system, which is based on the true motion of the sun and the planets through the constellations. Udja. And that with the sound healing that I do with chemitones, cosmic sound healing, we have tuning forks and chimes that are tuned to the different planets in our solar system. And at chemitones, each one of these tuning forks or chimes and planets correspond to one of the netters from the ancient Kemetic tradition. And the netters represent cosmic forces of nature. The word nature comes from netter. And the netters are also called gods and goddesses. And the gods and goddesses are, yes, indeed, our ancestors. And they're also these amazing cosmic forces of creation. We have cosmic forces of gravity, cosmic forces of electricity, cosmic forces of magnetism, cosmic forces of beauty, which would be Heteru, cosmic forces of justice and truth, Ma'at. The cosmic force of the universal soul would be Asar. And so that is how we operate within the systems at Horoscopes and Chemitones. So at the new moon, we have the cosmic force of Sesheta, who is the cosmic scribe. And she is the one who is the goddess of astrology, astronomy, mathematics, science, engineer, architect, the record keeper, the time reckoner. So many aspects to the goddess Sesheta. And then we also have Sidereal Leo, who is represented by the goddess Sekhmet. Sekhmet is the warrior goddess. She's a powerful healer. And when Hotep was sent to earth to eliminate the unrighteous, she liked her job so much that she started killing the unrighteous as well as the righteous, because she had forgotten her her divinity, her knowledge of who she is. And it was the cosmic mind of Jehuti that was sent to earth to remind her of her divinity. And so at this time we're honoring Sesheta and Sekhmet. And I know that there's like 7 planets retrograde right now. However, I've covered those alignments many times. And so tonight I'm just going to be focusing on the new moon in Sidereal Leo. So I've added the tone for the earth in 1 day, Ta'ert, and the earth in 1 year, or Geb, to ground us and keep us in alignment with life on earth, to balance out the cosmic celestial nature of this transmission. I know you can't see all the chimes here. Let's see if we can turn them over. I'm like multi-streaming, so all the cameras are all over the place. Okay. All right. So so tonight's transmission is honoring the new moon in Sidereal Leo. So at the new moon, that's the time when we write out our intentions. We write our abundance checks from the universe, paid in full to us. And if you need more information on writing abundance checks, I'll post a link somewhere, but you could just Google Techia abundance checks new moon and something should come up. And so when we talk about writing our intentions, in this system we let the sign that the new moon is in to determine what we will focus our intentions on. So since the new moon is in the sign of Leo, which deals with our creativity and our rulership, our divinity, our art, how we express ourselves through our art, and Sekhmet is the warrior force that protects us, that stands for Ma'at, that fights for Ma'at, that lives for Ma'at. Sekhmet detests evil. Sekhmet is the goddess of the flame, the fire. So with everything that's been going on this week with some of my postings, at this time I want to honor them by acknowledging the courage it takes to express our divinity, to express our truth through our art, through our creativity, to use our creativity to illustrate and illuminate and enlighten, bringing about harmony and peace, and empowering people to reclaim their divinity without fear, and just to be able to express ourselves, express our truth through our art, and to be able to call on the power of Sekhmet when we're confronted with egoism or hatred and violence, and most of all to remain still no matter what's going on, to be able to remain at peace on our inner throne. Okay? So does anyone have any questions or comments before I begin the transmission? If you have any questions or comments, just type them in, and if I don't get to them before the transmission, I'll get to them when it's completed. So these transmissions of cosmic chimes and chanting are just channeled through me. They're not prepared in advance, they're not rehearsed, they've never been heard before, and it's just my devotion to the gods and goddesses that are in alignment at this time. Dua Sesheta Sesheta Dua Sekhmet Sekhmet Dua Sesheta Sesheta Dua Sekhmet Dua Sesheta Sesheta Dua I am the cosmic scribe. Neterita Zevik Bara Dua Sesheta Dua Sesheta Dua Sekhmet Dua I write things, my creativity is purified by my free from fetters of sin. Free from fetters of sin. My intentions become manifestations. My abundance is activated by the moon. Alright, the tap. Let's see. Make it. Alright, we did play through the new moon. The new moon was at 7:52. Oh, do it for sharing the love. To and yes, that was a wonderful way to ring in the new moon. I'm feeling the vibrations. And I'll probably do a little bit more. You know, like I said, I don't know if you're following me, but I posted something yesterday that brought up a lot of vibrations from people that aren't they're on a different vibration than a lot of us are, and so it was important for me to do this transmission about our intentions and our writings and our protection and alignment with Ma'at, and not to, you know, let our hearts be heavy, to keep our hearts light as a feather, and to continue to stand in our truth and remain stillness and at peace and in alignment with what's going on in the cosmos and the universe to the best of our abilities. The new moons signify new beginnings, time to start new projects, and or, you know, get back to ones we've already begun, to finish them, and to just stay in tune. So if any of you want to share some of your intentions, that would be awesome. I'm intending to get back to my recording project and get back to my music, so that's my intention for for this month, for this moon. And if you'd like to learn more about the 13-month sidereal astrology system called Horoscopes, you can check out my website at Light Being Wellness Center, lightbeingwellness.com, or just continue to follow me on these platforms. I'm going to keep up with the healing work. And I guess I'll do a little bit more for tuning out. I think this time I'll just focus on, first time I had the earth tones here to ground us. And this time we'll see how high can we go. You saw the chart I posted earlier. When the moon it's a new moon, that means it's in the same sign as the sun. And in the chart they're right next to each other, because the moon is, well, the earth is blocking out the light from the sun reflecting the moon, so we see it as new you. That's right, new moon, new you. So it's blocking out the light of the moon, but of course the moon is still there. I've heard all kind of tales about the moon, that at some time in the past some scientists sent some sort of rocket up to the moon and split it in half, and the moon that we see is only half of the moon and the rest of it is the asteroid belt. I've heard the moon is hollow. I've heard the moon is just a disk, that's some sort of satellite. I've heard all kind of things. I've heard the moon is actually the center of the universe, and it's and between, it's in the center of the Bermuda Triangle, and it's projecting the light out that we see as the sun. I'm not really sure. I just know that I get a good feeling when I sit under the moonlight and to stay in tune with the moon. It's like a natural clock. And what is it? There's 13 moons. All the indigenous traditions have a moon cycle, but for some reason there's only 12 suns. So I'm pretty sure there's actually 13 suns. They just don't want us to know. Yes, health, peace, prosperity, creativity, abundance, courage, strength, valor, bravery, alignment, all of those. Such powerful vibrations to ring in the new moon. And then what's another one to consider is not that we're trying to attract all of these qualities and vibrations or intentions. What I've learned from working with abundance and affirmations is that we want to radiate these qualities because they're really just frequencies and vibrations. And once we can match that vibration internally, then we radiate outwards, and then that is what attracts. So it's not that we just want all these things to come to us. We have to match that vibration first and then radiate it outwards. And that's why this type of sound healing is so powerful, is because we can tune into these tones, we can tune into these vibrations and frequencies, and then match our frequency to these intentions. We're playing these tones or tuning into the tones or singing along with the tones. That raises our frequency to this vibration, and then that's what we radiate out. And that's how we're able to attract these things that we're seeking to align with. So all the things that we've discussed, or the things that you all are typing in the chat room on this next transmission, just be aware of that. Meditate, close your eyes, visualize the chart that I sent earlier. Visualize the goddess Sesheta and Sekhmet in your meditations, and just radiate that outward into the universe, and then that's what will come back to us. So, I gotta use my glasses for this one. To radiate the qualities, yes, radiate the qualities, reconnect with spirit. Awesome, that's powerful. Dua, yes. So there's so many ways to reconnect with spirit, with the gods and goddesses. You can just, since each cosmic force of nature is Nebuchadnezzar, the spirit, if you just focus on one, then that's in essence focusing on the all, because it's like, if the sun is the all, if the sun represents Nebuchadnezzar or Ra, then each ray of the divine is in essence the sun or Nebuchadnezzar. So if you can just receive one ray of warmth, of sunlight, then you're receiving the light of the entire, you're connecting with the light of the entire sun. So if you can just focus on Sesheta and Sekhmet, then you can tune in or align with the entire creation. That's why it's so powerful. So yes, all of the above. Yes, so we're going to tune into these vibrations and then resonate with them, align with them, and then radiate what you want to manifest. That's the assignment. And so, of course, when I say Dua, that means adorations or thank you, or I see the divine in you and me. And then Nukpu means I am that. So if I say Nukpu Sesheta, it's I am the cosmic scribe. I am the goddess of astrology, astronomy, mathematics, geometry, sacred geometry, architecture, engineering, time reckoning, record keeping. I put Sesheta in charge of my accounting and bookkeeping. And then Sekhmet is the warrior goddess, the healer. And then Ra, also the lion, is our creativity. And Sesheta is the goddess of the Sefik Bara, the chakras, and Sekhmet is the power of the life force energy, the Kundalini, the double spiral that travels up and down our chakras, the double helix, that's our DNA. All of this is being activated by this transmission, by the chanting. I'm so glad you are enjoying this. Sesheta Sesheta Dua Sekhmet Nekpu Sesheta Nekpu All right, never. All right, Dua, so much for joining in tonight. And for those of you that just tuned in, I will be posting the replays on Instagram and YouTube. And I've got a bonus coming up at around 9 p.m. tonight, Central Time. I'm going to be back with devotional music with traditional Kemetic chants of devotion for Sesheta and Sekhmet, and some other chants that come through. So that'll be here in just a little while, about 9 o'clock Central Time. I think on Instagram I'll be on my other channel because that's more for the music, but I'll post a little invitation right before it begins. And if you'd like to receive this kind of session for yourself based on your birth date, Kemetic Connections, where I do your astrology reading chart, and we have a consultation, and then a Cosmic Times and Chanting session based on your alignment with channeled chants that have never been put together in this way based on the time that you were born, the time you arrived on planet Earth. They will never be sung again. They're only for you, just like these sessions. So, okay, well, Dua for being here with me tonight, and I'll be back here in about 45 minutes for Kemetic devotional world music. One love, Hotep, peace and love. May your heart and mind be one. May your heart be light as a feather. May your Arya be purified and cleansed. And may you live your life so well that you don't have to come back. All right. Dua, Hotep. Thanks again for joining me. Dua.